years learning how to show up for others, how to always be there for others, but nobody teaches us how to show up for ourselves. The minute we decide to have our own back, our entire life changes. Hi and welcome back to another episode of the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. I'm your host Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach and the founder of the Freedom Divas Hub. And today's episode is one that every woman in her 30s, 40s, 50s needs to hear. Becoming the woman who has her own back. Because while we are always taught to be there for others, while we learn to be supportive, while we learn to be loving, while we learn to be strong for everyone else, nobody teaches us how we can support ourselves, how we can love ourselves, how we can be there for ourselves. But your entire life changes the day you decide, I will no longer abandon myself. So let's dive into 5 steps that will help you become the woman who stands for herself. Emotionally, mentally, physically, energetically, spiritually. Stand up for yourself. Firstly, make all your needs non-negotiable. That's the first rule. Learn to say no, set boundaries. Setting boundaries is not selfish. You have to set boundaries for yourself, and that is how you show, that is how you prove to yourself that you have your own back. Because if you do not set boundaries for yourself, if you're always neglecting your needs for somebody else, you are giving yourself the signal that hold on, wait, you're not important. So ask yourself, what is it that you need? Mentally, physically, emotionally. And promise yourself that you will give yourself whatever you need. If you need time for yourself, take out time for yourself. Tell somebody else that, sorry, I need my me time today. I cannot meet you. If you need rest, rest. Sleep. If you need sleep, sleep. Without bothering, if I sleep so much, I will not be able to do this, which I had to do. Forget everything. Give yourself the priority. Number 2, stop shrinking yourself to keep peace. Just because you want to keep somebody else happy, don't make yourself unhappy. A woman who has her own back does not dim her voice, does not minimize her feelings, does not silence her own truth. She speaks with clarity, confidence, and not fear. She expresses without being apologetic. She chooses, honesty over harmony. Because inner peace matters more than outer approval. If you are not happy, my dear, you cannot keep somebody else happy. Always remember that. So your happiness comes first. Number 3, set boundaries that protect your energy. So, having your own back means protecting your emotional space, even if it is going to make somebody else uncomfortable. Like I said, tell somebody, sorry, I cannot meet you today. I need my me time. Okay? Even if you know somebody else is not going to like what you're saying, you have to say it if it feels right to you. A woman with boundaries is a woman who actually trusts herself. Number 4, become your own source of reassurance. Stop looking for external validations all the time. You don't need somebody else to tell you you're good. You should know you're good. You don't need somebody else to come and tell you that, oh, you'll be fine, don't worry. Work it out. Talk to yourself. Be your own best friend. Be the person, you want, who should come and tell you that you're fine. Be that person to yourself. You can be the voice that you want coming externally. You can be that internal voice to yourself, for yourself. So try saying, I'm proud of myself. I know I made the right choice because this is what I truly wanted. I trust myself. And I've handled harder things before. I'll be fine. Your inner voice becomes your emotional backbone. Number 5, stand by your decisions, even if you're doubtful. See, there will be times where you will not be sure, you may be confused, you may doubt something, but still stand up for yourself and stand by your decisions. Doubt is natural, but abandoning your decisions every time doubt appears, that's not right. That weakens your self trust. A woman who has her own back will say, I choose this and I choose to trust myself through it. I will handle it. Be the responsibility taker. Self trust is not built through certainty, it's built through commitment. So commit to yourself and stick to your commitment. Becoming the woman who has her own back is not about independence. It's about self-loyalty. It's, that quiet promise you make to yourself which says, I won't leave myself ever, 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 ever. When you back yourself, your confidence deepens. When you back yourself, your relationships improve. When you back yourself, your intuition strengthens. When you back yourself, your life becomes more aligned from the inside out. And if you're ready to choose yourself, if you're ready to rise into self-trust, if you're ready to build this emotional strength, join us inside our community Freedom Divas Hub, where women learn to stand for themselves without guilt, without fear, and without any apology. So, well, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this episode, like, comment, share it with somebody who needs to hear this today. Until next time, this is me, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, signing off for now, but asking you to subscribe to the Flight to Fulfillment podcast on either YouTube or Spotify or Apple or Substack, wherever you're more comfortable, so that you don't miss out on a single dose of inspiration coming your way. I'll see you in the next podcast. Stay grounded, stay aligned, and keep flying towards your flight to fulfillment. Love you all. Bye-bye.